Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check. Today we're going to be talking about the 12th of portal that's basically just hours away from us as I'm recording this. Hopefully everybody's doing great, and it's going to be a little bit of a different spread today, and we'll see what is this specific portal all about for the twin journey. So 3 questions that I have in mind. So it's still a 3-question read, but they're going to be somewhat different. So the first question is going to be, what is the accomplishment that we're supposed to celebrate during this 12th portal, right? What is it to be grateful for and to acknowledge that we've already done, and we're stepping through this portal with this new acquired wisdom, healing, whatever it is. The second question is going to be about things that we need to change, that the portal is pushing us towards changing in ourselves and in the connection dynamic. And then the third question is going to be a message from spirit to each of the twin collectives on this connection, on this love. What are we supposed to know specifically about the relationship? I will be using the Keepers of the Light deck to start off with a little oracle message for each of us. I hope you guys enjoyed the last reading that was the ancestor message. This is going to be a little different intention in it, but it's a really powerful deck, so I'm excited. And maybe you noticed I've got a new setup behind me, around me. We're finally getting into that Christmas, New Year's mood, or I am at least, in my place. Had a lot happening in the recent weeks, including having 2 cats staying with me. That was a huge change, and that caused, for different reasons, all kinds of delays with me decorating my place, setting up my tree, which, by the way, is finally decorated today. I still have a few bits and pieces, but it's done, baby, it's done. If you follow me on Instagram, there's gonna be more stories there with the tree and pictures, everything. I don't know if I'm gonna be publishing it here. I might do a reading with the tree in the background, at least on like a Christmas day and maybe New Year's Eve. Well, actually New Year's Eve I'm not gonna be here, but I will record some readings for you guys. So there will be, again, days with no readings, which I'm sure you're already used to, but I will record a few for you to enjoy while I'm in Sweden. And I'll try to record everything for the January reads, but I don't know if I'm gonna have all of them done, to be honest with you. So if not, I'm gonna be back home on the 3rd, and then I'll just finish off whatever is left. And this time is gonna be started with Capricorn, because it's gonna be Capricorn season. All right, but yeah, nonetheless, I've got this backdrop which I haven't used in 2 years. It's crazy, 2 years. Oh my god, and I missed it. It's actually so cool. Look at this, the sun and the moon and how they interact, like the whole thing. It has a diacal wheel, lots of cool stuff that I just adore. I mean, I bought it for a reason, and it's pretty magical. I also put up some lights. I got a little bit of Christmassy stuff going on. I'll add some more for sure, but like obviously I got the stand back because I used it to save my plants from the cats. Long story, but it was a challenge. Yes, lessons learned for myself. For whenever I decide to get a pet in my life, I will definitely keep in mind. All right, so Divine Feminines, your message is from Radha, the soul flame. Nice, I love it. The 12th portal, by the way, is it is the last one of the year. It is the end of that yearly cycle, and it is most and foremost is asking us to replay and reminisce on what we've learned this year. What has it been all about? And it doesn't mean just think of the good things. It's think about everything that you've been through and be grateful for those things and acknowledge that journey. So Radha is saying, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Right? To me, it's that kind of past that you rediscover the lost part of yourself, and then you can be in a harmonious relationship, right? So the rediscovering the part is part of the healing journey, and then you can enjoy a healthy connection with another human being. What do we have for the masculines today? Ooh. Gaia, the earth connection. Beautiful, grounding. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to earth. Stay grounded. This is a sign for you divine masculines to get out outside, spend some time in nature. If the weather allows, go bare feet, hug a tree, that kind of vibe. Maybe you have pets and you can spend some quality time with them. That's also part of it. Or take care of your plants, or, you know, just anything that has to do with like really being in touch with the nature, with the weather, with the elements, right? Very powerful today. And I'll use the Good Tarot for the main read. If you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. All right, we have Three of Fire at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's that part of blueprint of creation of the universe co-creating with you. It's when it's kind of a reminder that you're not alone in this, you know, and on this journey. It's not just you kind of struggling through some karmic cycles. You know, your guides, your higher power is with you as well. And you know, if you do feel alone at a certain point that you need support, you can just call on them. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's really cool. The Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands in this deck, of course, is about making a choice and, you know, walking this life together, about connecting in this life partnership, capital L, capital P. So the first question is, what should we acknowledge and be grateful for? Feminines. The Fool clarified the Queen of Wands. I see this is endless rediscovery of what our power, our skills, our gifts are as feminine, you know, because this is that witchcraft kind of card, you know, with the light worker card as well, but like in that aspect of it, you know, the wisdom, the knowledge, the power that, you know, people around us may or may not accept, but we need to be open-minded and be grateful for how much more we've discovered about ourselves and how much more there's still to discover. Because I'm sure that all of you have certain hints about some of your gifts and skills, but they're not fully discovered yet, right? But it's important to acknowledge that, to be grateful, and to have faith that those are with you for a reason, and that it's part of your beauty, part of your strength. For masculines, we have Messenger of Air, clarified by Three of Pentacles. Yes, for masculines, it's the acknowledgement of your own, of the work that you've done, you know, and that could be in the physical space, like actually building something, I don't know, delivering some projects, something like that. And of course, it could be the inner work as well. It could be rediscovering what is it that you want to do with your life, you know, what is the next goal, like how you want to build it, how you want to change your lifestyle, I'm hearing for some, right? And this is being able to communicate that to yourself and to others, right? Like putting it in words. So it's not just a blip of energy, but you're able to talk about it. You're able to comprehend it consciously, and you're able to speak it to the world. If not, then this is your cue, divine masculines, to speak it to the world. The second question was about changing. What do we need to change? Messenger of Earth and Page of Cups for the feminines. So this is Knight of Pentacles in the usual deck, and Page of Cups. Yeah, so we need to change that we the way that we see progress on the past, the way that we relate to it. Because a lot of times it may seem like it's too slow, or it's not going according to plan, and it gets us upset or angry, right? It triggers us. But what we need to change is our judgment of it, if anything, you know, and just respecting the divine pace and divine timing in it. That's the change. That's something that we could work on. For masculines, it's the Messenger of Fire, Knight of Cups, so 2 knights. Wow. Knights of Cups and Knight of Wands. Very powerful knights, and they're both about love, but in different ways of it, right? The emotional side and the passionate side. So, like, to me, I hear the message in this particular case that masculines should acknowledge and appreciate the emotional side, like not to dismiss it, not to think that it's not so important, whether it's, you know, something positive or negative, because masculines also have some, you know, they can be sensitive towards certain dynamic in the relationship, right? But it's like, it's important. It's almost like, if you think about it, this is, the fire is the masculine energy and the water is the feminine energy. So it's acknowledging both of those aspects within yourself, even if you're relating to someone in masculine form, you know, specifically as a polarity, because you're in a relationship with the feminine energy, right? It's still important to be in touch with both, to acknowledge it, to work on guilt and shame, if anything, if there is anything there that you are not, that you don't like to see, you know, some kind of sensitivity, emotionality, that is something to change. And I'm not saying just, you know, just roll with it. That's part of it, but another part of it is, of course, keep working on it, see why this triggers you, you know, keep digging, keep growing, but do not dismiss it and do not think that it's not very important. It is just as important as that passion, as that drive, as that, you know, sexual attraction that you have. Oops. And the third one is a message for the twins around this connection, around this love. For the feminine, the message is 9 of Earth, clarified by 7 of Cups. Yeah, so you need to keep finding your place in this connection, right? Who you are, what you bring to the table, what you stand for, right? Be very, very clear about it so that there is no confusion. And then it's going to be really easy to build that partnership, right? Because you will be very clear in where you stand, right? And that would, even if you don't have everything figured out in terms of where you'd like your partner to stand, and, you know, hopefully you are leaving some space for creativity and elaboration there, right? But it will come to place naturally, especially if we're talking about relationship with your twin flame. For the masculines, we see 2 of Air, clarified by 10 of Swords. So it's 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So masculines, for you, the message is you are taking it, you internalize the dynamic too much. Like, you're taken too close to heart if you've been, you know, disappointed, somehow hurt by your feminine, right? Or you keep revisiting certain hurts from feminines in the past, and your brain keeps telling you that, you're playing that pattern and telling you that, you know, nothing good is gonna come from this. Like, the more you get involved and attached emotionally, the more pain you're gonna experience, because that's what we've seen in the past. That's just how it works, right? So there's too much of thinking here. There is just too much of trying to think through the relationship, which, I mean, it's good to have certain amount of it, but not to let it drive the whole thing, right? Like, you need to step into your heart space to be able to see the truth, right? And to be able to be centered in that energy. So it doesn't feel like you're just recklessly pushing yourself into painful experiences, but also that you're not too guarded, that, you know, you're not allowing yourself to be authentic and to really open up to someone who you love. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of on the channel. And until next time,